Well, here we are, folks. This is your first look at the just something new that we've came up with on the DCW chassis. Everything is worked on it so well. Nickname the cheater rig, just because it's so, it just does awesome stuff. Well, I'm here to show you what we came up with now to enhance the performance on this. We've been talking about this for a long time, so this is your first chance to see it. I'm going to take it out today down to Moon Rocks and go see how it works. But what I did to her was, yep, we got rear steer on her. So, for those of you that don't know much about rear steer, I've tried it probably 3 times in the last 10 years. I've never really liked it, but I come to find out after talking to Dan, the owner of DCW Chassis, how I was doing setting it up wrong. So I decided to try it again, and lo and behold, it's just all about setup. You set it up wrong, you're never going to like it. So I reset this back up under his instructions, and it's flat awesome. Just awesome. Let me get the lid off and I'll show you. Here she is. So what I got here is another servo on axle. I had my buddy make these special brackets to mount the servo on the axle, so that I didn't put it up in the chassis because I just thought this would work better. But Dan's coming up with a kit that it'll be chassis mounted on the next one out. So, but this is it right here. It really really works awesome. Same, pretty much the suspension is the same. The only difference is running another servo in the back setup here. As you can see, it looks really nice. You don't really notice a whole lot till you got this thing out on the trail, and all of a sudden you're just, steering up and around things. And the big problem I had on it in the past was when I set them up, I set it up with, in conjunction with the front steering, which is the steering mix that you have on most high-end radios. And that's all I knew. But Dan was talking to me, and he kept saying how you put it on another channel and blah blah blah. I just didn't listen to him because I like dig. I'm a dig guy. I put dig in just about everything I had if I can. So I was kind of out of ideas, and we're at a plateau with just how are we going to make this any better. So I decided to take his instruction and do it like he said, put it on a 3rd channel, so that when you're operating it, it isn't necessarily going the same, turning the same radius as the front, which is where I was getting in trouble, and I just didn't like it. So I set this up to about 40% or so that it's not oversteering the front end, but just giving you enough to get up on rocks or whatever it is that you're trying to manipulate. So we're going to take it out today, or I'm going to take it out today. Everybody's kind of busy. This is Easter weekend, so everybody's got stuff going on. So I'm going to take it out and see. So this is your first look of what's up and coming. After this, now Dan and I were talking, it's like, so, after we get this dialed in, what's next? We don't know. Actually, we do know. We got some stuff in the works right now. It's just going to blow your mind. Actually, he's working on kind of a secret project. I'm not going to let it out of the bag till he puts it out, but it's going to revolutionize this type of chassis for crawling. I just can't say. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, stay tuned. God bless. Bye-bye. Damn it, D. You're not going to want to see this. This thing is sick. You don't even got to set it up on the line coming up the stairs here. You just come up to it and use the front and rear steer to set yourself where you want to be. Woo! Good idea, D. Damn it, D. I present to you all kind of the new, I don't even know what you would call this. This is just so far out of range, off the hook, that I don't even know what to call it. But with that four-wheel steer DCW chassis, all the tuning that we've done to it, it's just so awesome. I guess this right here says it all. Cheater rig. DCW chassis, four-wheel steer, DCW special tuning tips. This is just crazy, guys. Sorry. That's all I got to tell you is sorry. Sorry, all y'all that are out there, for the steps that we've taken to make these things just off the hook. So, I mean, good luck. DCW chassis, four-wheel steer, tuned by DCW. This is where it's at, guys.